Oh, good. You're finally awake. No, 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 don't panic. I know that chair isn't the most comfortable, but it was all I had to work with. I'm sorry. Are you okay? Of course, outside of being tied to a chair. Um, it's late. Yes, the windows are covered. We don't want any pesky light in here, and we don't want anybody to be able to see in, so yes, they're covered. I was worried I'd given you too much of the sleeping stuff. I haven't used this one before, it's new, and the dosing is so precise compared to what I'm used to. And I had to guess at a few things, but it's all worked out, so we're good. We're in a hotel room. Yes, I have one booked, sort of ongoing. It's private, and the staff knows to leave me alone. They're well compensated for that, of course. They don't talk about what I do or check on me or anything unless I ask them to, so yes, it's a good place. Clean, good food. You'll like it here. What's the last thing you remember? Okay, good. Yes, you were a server at a fancy party. Yeah, I guess so for a rich person. It was me. It was my party. I requested you specifically. Of course. Well, I've been watching you for a while now, and I couldn't get up the nerve to talk to you in class. We go to the same college and we have classes together. You do recognize me. I knew you would. Yeah, that's right. Yes. I wanted to say something to you for so long, but you're always surrounded by people. So popular. You're always going somewhere or doing something, and it's never really a good time, you know? And every time I thought I worked up the nerve, I just couldn't do it. So I planned this little getaway instead. Give us some alone time. Well, whether or not I let you go is up to you. I'm going to give you a chance to get to know me a little bit before I untie you, okay? You're less likely to try to run away then. I hate it when they run. It always hurts my feelings when they run away. Like they're scared of me or something. I'm not scary, am I? I mean, I'm fairly tiny. Well, the last one, he ran away. He was a lot like you, you know. Looked similar, but his personality wasn't as nice. He wasn't as nice to everybody as you are. No. No, and when he woke up in this room, he started yelling, and, well, he called me some not so nice things, which made me have to leave him here for a little while. Just to get his head on straight, you know? Yeah, I know. I don't like doing that. Because I just want you to be happy, and I just want you to be happy with me. But that was a situation, and it didn't end well for him, unfortunately. But now, you're here, and I think it's going to be different this time. Well, we have lots in common. We have so much in common. I've taken the time to learn about you, about the things that you're interested in, your hobbies, the things you like, so we can do them together. I mean, couples who spend time together usually stay together, right? And that way, too, you won't need anybody else in your life but me. It'll just be us. We'll go to school together. We'll come back here together. We'll have dinner every night. We'll share the bed. We'll have a good life, and it'll just be us. We'll be really happy. Don't you want to be happy with me? You still look undecided. Oh, your family. Oh, of course. Well, eventually you'll take me home and introduce me as your girlfriend. But until you're ready to do that on your own, you can't go anywhere without me. No, we have to spend time together for you to realize how much you want to be with me. We're going to have such an amazing life together. You're still unsure. That's okay. I know this is overwhelming. But I'll do whatever I can to help you through it. That's what good girlfriends do, right? And I love you so much that I'm going to make this as good as possible for you. I'll make sure you're okay. It's kind of my job now. I mean, I've been doing it all along anyway, right? I may as well keep going. At least now you're aware of it. Oops, I wasn't supposed to tell you that. Well, now you know. I have been looking out for you. You just didn't know. How? Well, do you remember that professor last term who tried to fail you on your midterm? Yeah, the really cranky one who just didn't want to listen to reason. Well, the school may have received an anonymous tip about some untoward behavior with students. Yeah, he did end up leaving partway through the term. I wonder why that is. He was making things difficult for you, so he had to go. And taking him out of the school was the easiest way to do that. And then after he was gone, you started to do really well in the class. Right? Of course. See, I helped. Or even as recently as 2 weeks ago, do you remember you were in Starbucks and that really rude lady cut in front of you in the line? She was late and she was yelling at everybody and she was just having a really horrible morning, so she was sharing it with everybody. And you were next, and you were going to be late for class, and you were all stressed out, and she cut in front of you. Well, she was already late, but when the tires on her car were slashed, I'm sure that made her even later, which really ruined her day. I wonder how that happened. Yeah. I couldn't get you to class any sooner, but, well, I hope next time she thinks about being so rude. Oh, I wondered if you'd catch on about that. Yeah, that one I wasn't very happy to do, but oh well, it had to happen. Well, she rejected you, so she had to pay for it. I mean, that was a strange one for me because I was glad she rejected you in a way, because you shouldn't be with anybody but me, of course. But she hurt you and she made you feel awful, and you were really sad for a little while, and that was not okay. Yeah. I'm willing to overlook that kind of thing just this once, but we're not going to do that again, are we? No. That girl's dad lost his job and couldn't pay her tuition anymore, so she had to withdraw from school. I think she's a waitress 2 counties over now. Yeah. Well, she shouldn't have hurt you. It's that simple. You look rather confused and surprised. Well, now you understand the scope of what I can do for you and what I'm willing to do for you because I love you. Now that we're happily together, you just have to relax and understand that you love me too. I know you do. It's okay that you hesitated. You are tied to a chair after all. But don't worry. Don't worry. When I'm done with you, you'll love me. You won't have any other choice.